Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and ring the bell so you get notified whenever we post a new video. This is part 2. Let me give you a little recap. Hi there, you're watching Gardens and Graveyards and my name is Charisma. Today we're in our indoor garden. After I'm done transplanting, we'll get into more of the decorative stuff and I'll share that with you. I need drip trays for these, and so we'll continue this project in just a few minutes. Okay, it's actually been a couple of hours and we had some dinner and I went and gathered some more supplies and now we're actually ready to finish up this project for the day. So the first thing I want to make sure that I do is maybe clear off this table. So, I went out in the potting shed, grabbed some drip trays, grabbed some moss, and I think I have enough decorative containers. We're going to have to see. So, first of all, this big fern is going to go in this container, which you could see it's quite a bit different size. Let me see. Alright, so I added a couple of lights. Sun's gone down since we started this project, so now I can see and hopefully you can see. Anyhow, the size of this container is a 1 gallon. I'm going to set it inside this container so you can see the difference of what that looks like empty. And I want the rim of this container to be level with the rim of this container, which means it's got to come up just a couple inches. So I've got some styrofoam. I've reused this styrofoam dozens of times. You can use anything you got from Amazon or anything like that. I like to use the bubble, those little clear plastic bubble things sometimes. So we're just going to play around with height. It's a little bit too tall. I kind of rather it be a little bit short than too tall. That looks pretty good, just like that. I'm going to go grab some bubble wrap. Alright, so I like to just use this kind of, those bubble packs that they put in Amazon orders, or whatever shipping order you get. And, fills up, and then just stuff it down all the way around. Just fills up the space in the container. These just want to make sure it goes all the way around. I can do another round of it. Stuffing these in there. Sometimes not too much. Separate it out. We don't want them popping up over the container. I grabbed a couple singles, so that's probably good there. You could use paper bags. You can use, I don't know, whatever you got. Alright, so then I've got this sheet moss that I've been using for years, and it just comes, it usually comes in like panels, I guess, but I've been using it for so many years. You could see that this This has been used once before. So basically what I do is just roll it up to create a nice thick piece like this. And then I just keep going around the container like that. If it's skinny, I might have to break it off. Back. Just roll it up. Tack it down to the outside edge so it's stable. Yep, it looks like this piece might have gotten used for about this size of a container before. So I'm just covering up that bubble wrap. Tucking it down into the outside edge, like this, so it stays in there. If you did use like paper bags or something like that, it doesn't pop out as easy as the plastic does, but so long as it works for you. Okay. And that's all we're going to do with this. And now she just looks like, it's just nice and finished. You don't see the pot so much. And I know some people will use, they'll put the moss right on top of the soil, which would help a little bit with moisture control. But like I mentioned before, I don't need any help with moisture. I don't need to hold on to any moisture. So long as I water on time, I don't need any extra moisture. What do I do with my can? Okay. Alright, so then I've got my watering can and water her in. She's good to go. This one is pretty big, so I'm going to get it out of here. Trying to decide on pots. Is it big enough for these? No. Just so. So you see this one fits right inside there. So we're just gonna get a drip tray in there, maybe. We'll see. Might not even get that much in there. This might be the drip tray. But these really love it in a particular window that I have that I want to keep it in. And I want those green pots for that window. So this is another pot we're going to use. This one's a little smaller. Stick that in there. I want to get it down as far as I can so that this sits down inside. Go. There. This one. Alright. It always helps to kind of figure out what plant needs what pot and all that good stuff. So, let's just keep plugging along here. Oh, this one has a pot in it. And you want to create stability as well. You don't want to just have them sitting in there without some stability. this is another one of those situations where I'll probably just add a couple of little pebbles and like literally 2 just for decoration, because this is one of those plants that don't want to be very wet at all. That's all I'm doing with that. I'll take this peperonia. I have this one here, that's fine. And squish it down in there. Now see, that drip tray is just a little bit too small for this container, so it ends up lifting the pot just a tad, which is perfect because that's what I needed to do. Again, there's about 1 inch around, so we're just going to stuff some paper in there. Now the paper does 2 things. One, it stabilizes the plant inside there so it's not wobbling all over the place. It also makes it so I don't have to use so much moss. I don't have to stuff the moss all the way down in there. It's just covering up the brim at the top. So again, I'll just take the leaves out from the last arrangement. And then I'll just use little pieces around the edge. You can get this sheet moss from a local nursery, usually, or a florist. You just have to ask them. They don't normally sell it. It's usually purchase wholesale. But if you ask for it, you know, ask and ye shall receive. Sometimes they let you just pay the wholesale price for another box. Sometimes they put a retail price on it. Just depends on the source. There you have it. Cute. Yes, it looks nice and finished. Ah, like it. Okay, this needs to get watered in. Okay. So that's those. Let's move this down. Okay, so I'm going to use this for those 2. Is this basket. I was thinking putting it in here. It's not quite to scale though. I actually want this monstera in here, which she doesn't need to be transplanted, but I want her in there. So, since we're doing this, kind of perfect. You all saw me buy this monstera from Blake's Nursery in Glen Eden Beach. This was the kitty special, and it's doing fabulous. No more kitty chewing on it. She no longer needs this stake. Beautiful. And I'll have to get some scissors and get rid of this, but I love it. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a couple of little decorative rocks in here. It's a piece of rose quartz that says laugh. Just kind of, might even be too big, I don't know. There we go. Just to give it a little something, so everybody knows that I'm not ignoring it. Okay, I like to do things in threes, so there we go. All right, so I think we're done. I'm going to find a different pot for this guy. It's going to be shallow, a little bit more, I feel like it needs something round. This is going to get really big. So, 17 plants transplanted and staged. Oh, we just need to go put them all away somewhere.
Most of the plants ended up in this east-facing window in my studio/library. How adorable is this little collection? This ponytail palm ended up in an east-facing window also. And then in my kitchen, we have a few more.
And that's it for this video, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. It makes me feel good. And like and subscribe, share with your friends, and make sure you stay tuned for more videos like this. See you in the next one. Until then, keep celebrating life every day.